Stop. Look at your hands. In the real world, those hands are empty. But in the next few minutes, I am going to put $4 million into them. I am going to give you a penthouse in Dubai, a Lamborghini with a V12 engine, and a God complex. But there's a catch. A very small, very sharp catch. If you make one mistake, just one, you don't just go broke. You go to a black site prison where the guards don't speak English. Welcome to your new life as a professional scammer. The clock starts now. You aren't rich yet. Wake up. It's 3 a.m. You're in a basement in a humid city in Southeast Asia. The air smells like burnt coffee and desperation. You are level 1, the Grunt. You're sitting at a long plastic table with 20 other guys who look exactly like you. Young, hungry, morally bankrupt. You have a headset on. It's digging into your skull. You aren't a mastermind. You are a meat robot. Your boss walks in. He's wearing a fake Rolex and smells like cheap cologne. He slams a script on your desk. He tells you, they are not people. They are wallets. Empty them. You dial the number. A grandmother in Ohio picks up. She sounds sweet. She reminds you of your own mother. Your stomach tightens. You hesitate. But then you look at your shoes. They have holes in them. You look at the boss. He is watching you. So you kill your conscience. You read the line. Ma'am, your bank account has been compromised. You hear the panic in her voice. It's primal. And you realize something dark. Fear is a currency. And you just figured out how to print it. But here's the secret nobody tells you. You think you're stealing money. No, you are stealing trust. You spend the next 6 months lying. You lie about your name. You lie about your location. You lie so much that you forget who you actually are. You stop hearing crying on the other end of the phone. All you hear is the cha-ching of gift card numbers being read out loud. You get good, scary good. You start bringing in $10,000 a week, but you see none of it. The boss takes 90%. You get crumbs. You realize the game is rigged. Why work for the pimp when you can be the kingpin? It's time to level up. But this is where it gets dangerous. Flash forward 2 years. You're gone. You left the basement. Now you are the architect. You don't call grandmas anymore. That's small time. You target greed. You're building a crypto rug pull. You hire a coder on the dark web for $5,000. You build a website that looks like the future of finance. You call the coin SafeMoon 2.0. You buy Twitter bots to hype it up. You pay influencers to say it's the next Bitcoin. The chart turns green. It's a vertical line. People are throwing money at you. A college kid sends his tuition money. A father sends his mortgage payment. You watch the wallet address on your second monitor. 1 million, 2 million, 4 million. You're eating a Wagyu steak that costs $600, watching the numbers climb. You feel like a god. You have the power to ruin lives with a mouse click. And then, you click. You drain the liquidity pool. The chart goes to 0 in 3 seconds. On the other side of the screen, thousands of people are screaming. Forums are lighting up with death threats. They're looking for you, but you're a ghost. You're sitting in a penthouse, sipping espresso, untouched. You made $4 million in 12 minutes. You won capitalism. But this is the part of the movie where you think you ride off into the sunset. You're wrong. This is the part where the walls start closing in. You have the money, but can you spend it? Try buying a Ferrari with stolen crypto. The dealer asks for ID. The bank asks for a source of funds. You can't tell them you stole it from a pension fund in Europe, so you have to wash it. You become a laundry service. You lose 30% paying off shady middlemen just to turn your digital numbers into paper cash. And then the paranoia sets in. You're walking down the street in your designer suit. A black van slows down next to you. Your heart stops. Is it the feds? Is it a rival gang? Is it a hitman hired by one of your victims? The van drives past. It was just a delivery driver. You exhale, but your hands are shaking. You realize you can never relax again. Every siren you hear is for you. Every knock at the door is the raid. You are the richest man in the room, but you're a prisoner in your own skin. You cut off your friends because they might be informants. You don't date because you talk in your sleep.
You are alone with $4 million and a loaded gun on your nightstand. Then you make the mistake. It wasn't the code, it wasn't the money, it was your ego. You logged into your old email, just once, just to check on an old flame. Or maybe you ordered a pizza to your real address because you were tired of fake names. That's all it took. One single packet of data. It bounced off a cell tower, went through a server in Virginia, and landed on a desk at the FBI Cyber Division. A quiet man with glasses looked at it, smiled, and picked up the phone. It's 4 a.m. again, just like the start. But you aren't in a basement, you're in your penthouse. You hear a noise. It's not a knock, it's a crash. The door flies off the hinges, flashbangs, smoke, men with rifles are screaming at you to get on the ground. You don't fight. You're almost relieved. The waiting is over. They drag you out in handcuffs. The neighbors are watching. They see the young genius being shoved into a police car. 6 months later, you're sitting in a cell. The $4 million is gone, seized. The penthouse is gone. The Wagyu steak is replaced by cold oatmeal. You look at your hands again. They're empty. You thought you were the player. You thought you were holding the controller. But the whole time, you were just the NPC in someone else's investigation. Was it worth it? The cars, the suits, the rush? You have 10 years in federal prison to think about the answer. Don't drop the soap.